Good morning all. Just coming in with some messages. I'm just coming in from my space here in my new house, and I just wanted to bring in the energy of nature. I just have a couple of messages that wanted to come through today for us. So as always, we're going to set our intention. Our purpose and intention now is to bring through messages that are best going to serve us, to assist us, empower us in the here and now, and so it is. So I've got two beautiful beings coming in today for you if you are seeing this message. The first being is Kalima. Kalima is the goddess of facing your fears, of destruction, of rebirth. And so she's come in today with this beautiful message. It's called the Mokasha of Kali. And it's actually the Elena Fairchild Kali Oracle. And I just felt compelled to read this to you. So it says, Moshka is the Sanskrit word for freedom in the sense of complete self-actualization and self-liberation. It refers to the attainment of enlightenment and is considered the final release from involuntary suffering. The distinction between voluntary and involuntary is made because at a high level, certain divine beings will take on the experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience Mushka. They help to carry the load and move others forward. Our love for another, our compassion for their pain, may make us wish we could take on their suffering so they no longer need to struggle. This is the counter to the divine perspective of higher beings. They enter into the realm of suffering to assist all. The divine understands the purpose of suffering, that it can lead us towards wisdom, strength, and ultimately empowerment. That's where I want to end it. Kalima is coming in with a strong message of liberation and freedom. Not to see suffering as, that's the card, the lotus flower opening up. Not to see it as a burden, but to see it as an actualization, a liberation from which no longer serves. Our journey here, being human, is to accept the suffering, to learn from it, to grow, to become wiser, to shift that energy, that perspective for the next generation. We need to actualize, become aware of, alleviate suffering. Lord Buddha is also coming in today to talk about our states of mind. There are many planes of existence. Ego concentrates, teaches us about separation, consciousness, fear, and all the lower frequencies. It doesn't mean it's bad or wrong. It just means it's another path, the pathway to enlightenment, Buddha is saying. So in order to get to the higher perspective, you've got to move through the lower perspectives first and master them. So if you look at our perspectives as our lower chakra, they are developed when we're in childhood. We need to be able to move through them, to unwind them, to unlock them, to see the gifts in them. But there's a huge amount of healing. So when you use modalities like Reiki, angel healing, whatever it is you use, it's to help unlock, to become aware, to liberate yourself, to understand why that lesson occurred, not to condone it, to bring in forgiveness, to take your power back. So these three lower chakras are being focused on. Kalima is asking if you wish to work with her, she will assist you as a divine mother. You can focus on any other divine goddess or angel that you need to work with to assist you. Kuan Yin is also coming in with compassion, so bringing in that beautiful pink, bringing in compassion and self-love and self-acceptance. We had a really beautiful Reiki level 3A, and what came up was vulnerability, the fear of being seen and heard. Is this coming up for you? These things have been coming up. Today is the full moon. This is why it's so potent, such an opportunity to bring forward which no longer serves, to release, to acknowledge, not to judge, not to belittle. Just listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to what needs to be listened to. Right, the final message, Archangel Micheal. Step into empowerment. So Michael's coming in with the divine masculine. He is here to assist us in cutting which no longer serves, removing. But he needs you to be able to do the work as well. So he needs to meet you halfway. So in your life right now, what's coming up for you? What's the most important thing to focus on? And I learned this early on in my spiritual development. Do not try and do 100 things. Do one thing at a time. Slow down. Listen to what needs immediate attention. Mind, body, spirit. Focus on one thing at a time. Michael's asking you to prioritize your health and well-being, to prioritize your mental health, to prioritize your spiritual health. He's asking us to step into empowerment, what that even looks like for us. So Kalima and Archangel Micheal have come in with that fiery energy today. You can work with the violet flame through the full moon to bring you freedom, because if you've not heard of the violet flame, please look it up. It is the flame of transmutation, clearing, forgiveness, grace, and it works predominantly with a being called Saint Germain and Lady Portia, who are the ascended masters or beings that work with the violet flame. Micheal works with the blue flame. He is all about freedom as well. Kalima comes in. Kalima, our fierce beloved Kalima, comes in with freedom as well. Triple freedom today. So this moon is about freedom. So stepping into authenticity, freedom, freeing yourself from the shackles of who you thought you were, who you've been told you are, and looking at where you are in this moment and how you can bridge that gap. This is what this full moon's about. So the shadow work is a beautiful gift. Don't see it as a curse. See it as a gift. Because as soon as we start seeing it, our shadow, and judging it as wrong, we transmute it into fear and make it even more so. So when you're in that state of fear, go outside, breathe, reconnect with your body. And if you're a person who's really connected to your body, ask for help. So if you're not able to do this yourself, reach out to people who you know can assist you, because there's no shame in asking for help. When you're in that fear mode, it's really hard for you to step out of the survival mode. So call in your angels, guides, your friends, your parents, your loved ones. This journey is about connection, not about separation and isolation. So our egos will tell us that when we're in a fight and flight mode, we have to protect ourselves. We've got to fight alone. No, it's actually the opposite. This is the true test of empowerment, is how do we react to current situations? How do we react? How do we listen to our lessons? How do we learn from them and grow? So it doesn't mean you're not going to get that lesson. You just get better at, more adept. You're able to see it from a different perspective. So those are the messages for the full moon today. Beloved Kalima and Archangel Micheal, they just want to come in with their energy. Lots of love. And yeah, bye for now.